Which scenario has a greater chance of occurring, a 45% increase or a 30% decrease, given that the price of Gala has fallen below a declining resistance line since the beginning of January? The rejection took place on August 6 as a result of the line. The data on the daily and 6-hour time frames exhibit bearish tendencies, indicating the possibility of a sustained decline in prices towards the horizontal support region at $0.0150. Despite the bearish price forecast, the potential recapture of the 0.0225 horizontal region has the potential to change the short TERM trajectory to a bullish outlook, which could cause a 45 rise in the short term. Gala's price fell after breaking through a horizontally aligned support level. It is currently approaching its all-time nadir. The daily and 6-hourly readings are bearish, providing support for the ongoing downtrend. The Gala is trading below its long TERM resistance level, signifying a decline since the start of the year. Price of Dallas has followed a downward trend. Parallel to a descending resistance line, the trend is descending. Bitcoin and every other cryptocurrency have experienced a similar decline. The most recent occurrence of the lie on the market resulted in a rejection on August 6, as shown by the presence of a red icon. Since then, the price has declined and continues to trade below the declining resistance line. If the current decline persists, it is anticipated that the region at an all-time low of 0.0155 will serve as a level of support. The region demonstrates a 28% decline relative to the current price. Using the Relative Strength Index RSI as a momentum indicator, the daily RSI demonstrates a bearish trend, indicating that the current downtrend is the most probable path for future pricing. Traders can assess the prospective overbought or oversold conditions within a market. This enables them to make informed decisions regarding the accumulation or sale of assets. When the Relative Strength Index RSI reading exceeds 50 and exhibits an upward trend, bullish market conditions are observed, whereas bearish market conditions are observed when the RSI reading falls below 50 and exhibits a downward trend. When the RSI reading falls below 50 and exhibits a downward trend, a bearish trend and potential price decline for Gala may result in a substantial decline. The technical analysis of the 6-hour chart is consistent with the bearish signals observed on the daily time frame. This phenomenon is primarily attributable to the persistent decline below the horizontal level of $0.0225. There is a possibility that the price has initiated a decline towards the historical low of $0.0150, as the region served as a source of support for approximately 60 days prior to the current breakdown. Indicated by a red RSI symbol, the likelihood of a market disruption is increased during its occurrence. The Relative Strength Index, RSI, fell below the 50-point threshold, and as a result, the RSI has continued to decline, indicating a negative trend in light of the negative price forecast for Gala. The successful reclaiming of the horizontal area at 0.0225 could be indicative of a bullish short-term trend. In this scenario, it is anticipated that the falling resistance line will be broken, followed by a 45-point advance towards the next resistance level at $0.0320. Bitcoin price prediction as crypto prices fall and BTC falls to $29,000. Here are key levels to watch once again. The unpredictability of the cryptocurrency market is demonstrated when Bitcoin, the most popular digital currency, takes a significant hit and falls to roughly $29,000. Despite the fact that the prices of all cryptocurrencies are declining, there is still a great deal of debate about Bitcoin's future trajectory and stability. Currently, the price of Bitcoin is just below $29,000. Even though Bitcoin fell 0.92% in the last day, its coin market capitalization still places it at the top of the market. However, as this digital behemoth nears the point at which it can no longer produce more, the market may undergo additional changes. Here is a clearer picture of the current situation and what to anticipate. How much does Bitcoin cost? The price of Bitcoin, the most prominent cryptocurrency, has recently dropped below the significant $30,000 threshold. The price of Bitcoin is falling below its 50-day exponential moving average, indicating a bearish position. A breach of the 29,250 level could exacerbate the adverse current downtrend. Technical indicators such as the Relative Strength Index RSI and the Moving Average Convergence currently support the optimistic outlook. The outlook divergence of the mapped Bitcoin's immediate resistance is near $29,000, and a close below this level could indicate that there are excellent opportunities to sell short Bitcoin. Bitcoin's most significant support is near the $29,000 threshold. Alternatively, if Bitcoin breaks through the resistance at $29,250, it will be prepared to meet the next resistance at $29,400 to $29,600. To conclude, buyers should keep a close watch on the $29,250 level and look out for bearish patterns such as a descending engulfing candlestick. According to Vitalik, candlestick settlements below the 50-day moving average and other bearish indicators such as the RSI and MAC could signal a decline in the day's trading session. However, the co-founder of Ethereum has praised X's new Community Notes feature, noting that despite not being a cryptocurrency, it aligns with core blockchain principles. Community Notes was introduced by X, the social media giant formerly known as Twitter. Since then, its popularity has consistently grown and it has become one of the site's most indispensable tools. Community Notes is an open-source project, so anyone can contribute, even though the feature is still in its pilot phase. It is an integral part of a growing community of people who want to find and correct false information on the microblogging platform Vitalik. However, according to Aaron, the tool and some block lists are preventing the community from achieving its objectives. The recent 2% increase in the price of Bitcoin in just 24 hours has prompted speculation about the implications for purchasers as the market continues to fluctuate. The question arises, does this rise indicate that now is a good time to consider purchasing Bitcoin? Sayers, Michael. Bitcoin price prediction as BTC jumps 2% in 24 hours, time to buy? The recent 2% rise in the price of Bitcoin in just 24 hours has made people wonder what it might mean for buyers. As the market continues to change, the question arises, does this rise mean that now is a good time to think about buying Bitcoin? We should find out. Michael Saylor's thoughts on the future of Bitcoin integration. In a recent radio interview, Michael Saylor, CEO of MicroStrategy, talked about how he sees the growing trend of big companies adopting Bitcoin and making it the center of their business. Saylor stressed that third parties and businesses will always be a part of the Bitcoin ecosystem. He said that as Bitcoin becomes more common in society, different ways to use it will come up, and a one-size-fits-all solution may not work. Saylor gave three main